Everyone always said I'd never measure up. Now they can't reach me. The conference room fell silent as I walked in, and my brother Nathan actually dropped his coffee mug. "What the hell are you doing here?" he stammered, while my sister Grace clutched her portfolio like a shield. I took the seat at the head of the table, the one they'd been eyeing. "I'm your 3 o'clock. Didn't Human Resources mention that the new owner wanted to meet the department heads?" That's when our father walked in, saw me, and had to grab the doorframe for support. For 23 years, I was the family disappointment. The one who got B's while Nathan and Grace got straight A's. The one who went to community college while they went to the Ivy League. The one who fixed cars while they wore suits to their internships at Dad's development firm, Gray Properties. Every family dinner was a masterclass in humiliation. "Perhaps Ramon could serve the wine," Dad would say, "since he's so good with his hands." Grace would giggle, Nathan would smirk, Mom would pat my hand sympathetically, which was almost worse. When I started my auto repair shop at 21 with a loan from my grandfather's will, they laughed. "Fixing cars," Dad had said, shaking his head. "At least someone needs to do it, I suppose." They never asked how the shop was doing, never visited, never noticed when I opened a second location, or a third, or when I started buying the buildings I operated from because commercial real estate in industrial zones was cheap, and I understood something they didn't. Every tech startup, every delivery company, every small business needed fleet maintenance. I formed a holdings company, started acquiring more properties, warehouses, distribution centers, the unsexy buildings that actually make money. While Dad was chasing luxury condos in oversaturated markets, I was quietly buying every service sector property in 3 counties. "This is a mistake," Dad said, his voice hoarse. "You don't belong here." "Actually, I do. See, Gray Properties has been hemorrhaging money for 2 years. You're over-leveraged on those waterfront condos that won't sell. The banks were about to call in your loans." I opened my laptop, showing the acquisition documents. "Lucky for you, RG Industrial Holdings made them an offer they couldn't refuse. We bought your debt, all of it." Grace's face went pale. "RG Industrial? Ramon Gutierrez Industrial. Cute, right?" Playing with my hands finally paid off. Nathan stood up aggressively. "You can't just walk in here and..." "Sit down, Nathan. You work for me now. All of you do." I pulled out an organizational chart, though that's about to change. "Grace, you've been embezzling. Small amounts, but consistent. Nathan, you've been taking kickbacks from contractors. And Dad, you've been cooking the books to hide it all." The room went arctic. "You have 2 choices. Option 1, resign quietly, forfeit your severance, and I don't press charges. Option 2, I fire you publicly and hand everything to the district attorney." "You wouldn't destroy your own family," Mom said from the doorway. I hadn't heard her come in. "Destroy? No, I'm saving it. This company employs 200 people who aren't family. Good people who've been watching you 3 run it into the ground while taking bonuses you didn't earn." I stood up. "They deserve better leadership." "And you think you're better?" Dad snarled. "You're a mechanic." "I'm a mechanic who owns 43 commercial properties, 17 auto service centers, and now, your life's work." Turns out, understanding how things actually work is more valuable than an MBA from Princeton. I headed for the door, then turned back. "Clean out your desks by 5. Security will escort you. Oh, and Sunday dinner is canceled, permanently." Grace started crying. Nathan looked like he wanted to hit something. Dad just stared at the table where his nameplate used to sit. "You always said I'd never amount to anything," I said quietly, "that I was an embarrassment to the Gray name, so I built something with the name Gutierrez instead. Mom's maiden name, the one you made her drop because it didn't sound prestigious enough." Mom's eyes widened. She'd never known I knew about that fight. "The old shop on Riverside, the one where I started, I turned it into a community center. Free automotive training for kids from the neighborhood. Real skills for real jobs. We've graduated 200 students. They call it the Gutierrez Center." I walked out, leaving them to process their new reality.